Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Territorialio. We are spawning here in this 120 player 2-team contest on the Europe map. We are spawning down here in Saudi Arabia on the Jordanian border. We're doing an off the beaten path spawn and we're gonna see how it works. So I think that we have like a really good pocket and a lot of space, but we're gonna struggle with prospects. And this isn't necessarily like the best zone to carry, but given how people may also think that, it actually might give us a really good option. In any case, you can see I already got crown, and this should be pretty good for me. Unfortunately, some of these bots are basically just gonna attack me, and they're just gonna be a drain. So we got one more bot, and then I think we're going to boat Cyprus, and then kind of go from there. We actually might even just start sooner, because if we can basically get into the soft underbelly, oh no, we might be a little bit slow. And it looks like someone else is actually already getting in here, which is great for them, not as great for us. So let's take some of this. And yeah, we're a little bit slow, but we can already see that black team is kind of snowballing the game. So our kind of play this game is, well, one, we need to take this because we're going to run out of options pretty quickly. And we just need to start boating basically towards where there are people with the most kind of opportunities left. All right, and this game is actually looking like it might not be over. Oh no, we're not gonna get through here. That's not good at all. And we probably even need to donate. I hope this guy does not cut us off. He is trying his best to. And we're going to start donating basically people who we think are more competent on the front lines, basically just trying to buy ourselves time. And Chaos here, I think they're gonna be a good option. They've actually been in one of our videos before, I believe. So we're gonna take this. I don't get what this PL person is doing. Did they like donate everything? That is not necessarily the most efficient. So I don't think this is totally over. Part of the problem is this boat that we have right here. So if it gets taken out, that's gonna kind of be it. So we're gonna hope that Titan basically goes down here to this Imperial Mexico, and we're gonna go from there. Because if we can get in here, that would be good. And I'm just hoping they're not paying attention and that we can get in here. So it looks like we do get one more outpost. That is actually really, really good. So that gives us an opportunity to be a little bit more efficient in the game. It's honestly pretty tough in these kind of situations to be aware of everything. The thing that we need to do as a team, and we gotta hope that we get enough, because part of the issue is we've got a lot of dead weight on our team. Like you can see down here, French Empire might be totally cooked, and there's actually a huge risk with even trying to support them. They might have like no troops because they've just like full sent or something insane like that. Like you see this, they're just full sending. That's not like viable whatsoever. So you might be watching this and think like, oh, just donate them. No, like if you play and you get in this position, you should not be bailed out by other people. So we do see PZ here, and I don't know if we should try to play this game as kind of like basically troll thing of having the PZ people clear. And I think that actually might be the case. I think this is just gonna be clearing because KD is in here and it kind of makes sense. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, clearing is basically when you've lost a game, and the funny thing is, the PZ could make a comeback if that people aren't smart enough. So this is the lesson why you don't full send in Territorialio. Like this is absolutely preposterous. Like this is so dumb. Like this is the price. You all are basically gonna lose all your troops. PL might have tried, but that's not really what you do. So yeah, that's game. That was basically just a bunch of clearing to get KD more points. So let's jump on to our next game. For our second game, we are spawning here in Western Africa. This might be Mauritania. I actually think it's closer to Mali, so we're gonna see what we can do. We have an okay position. This Luso guy, I wonder if that means Lusophone, but I don't think that's really warranting a specific flag. So let me focus on my opening and basically just try to hit my timings right. So in terms of now, we just need to focus on basically low troop bots. We're getting a little bit of lag, so new cycle, that's a good bot hit, that's a good bot hit. All right, new cycle, and we're gonna predict this. That's a good bot hit. And Luso has scooped up a lot of land here. We are probably gonna need to play our prospects this game. And we're gonna send a boat over here, basically just trying to get some different options this game, as well as up here. And those are actually way too big boats. And we're gonna put one more boat down there. I think that's okay. And South America looks good. Greenland looks really good just because there's a bot there, so that is looking pretty effective. All right, so we're gonna take this out of North Africa. This just makes sense, and we're gonna try to get some of Europe too. All right, and at this point in time, I think we're gonna go straight into Greenland. This guy, this corgi person, has basically just been fighting this bot and has basically set this up perfectly for us to get all this land. So that is one of the important things about playing Africa. You definitely wanna make use of your prospects, and we can actually see we have another really good option down here in South America. We might actually even just wait for this sound guy to go down and see if we can kind of capitalize on this position just a little bit better. Then again, waiting can be pretty dangerous, so I am concerned about that, and I think I'm just gonna go for it. I think it looks really, really good. This player 533 has definitely overextended, and given that we place this boat here, we are going to get the vast majority of this land. And we can also see our next prospect is very much paying off. Okay, it's not because they actually paid attention, so that is good. We see the stayed loyal person. We're not that worried about it, but we are gonna take this just because it looks really effective. So I think we're gonna head down and we're gonna go through Argentina and go into Antarctica. I think that looks like a really good option. Unfortunately, this 377 guy is taking most of Antarctica. So we're gonna push back here, just try to let this guy know that he should probably stop attacking us. That's not really helpful. And I think from here, I think we will go after this guy, just because he's already gotten on our bad side. And then we're going to clean up North America, and sound is kind of the logical play, I think, at this point in time. So we need to really get down here and basically get going on this front. But we also need to make sure we're using our troops effectively, and we were slow there, sitting on a lot of red, which was not good. And this guy actually might have even boat defense. So we're gonna send a boat that he can't stop. And effectively, at this point in time, yeah, I don't get why this 377 guy hasn't taken out this player here in South America. That's very confusing to me, because our basically play is we're gonna just try to quarter off this part of the map. So we got full send. That is good. That is more effective on our front. And is this guy actually gonna stop a boat again? He might barely get it. So that's good on their part. That's definitely not good on my part. I probably should have been a little bit less cocky with just thinking, oh yeah, that'll really easily work. We're gonna put another boat right here, just preparing to go for this guy down here. And yeah, he should not be able to stop this boat, or does he stop it? Watch him barely stop it. Nope, he doesn't have enough, so that's good. That's good on our front. Let's do this, let's chain that. And we see a Santa person basically asking to be spared. Yeah, I think it's a little late, man. Sorry, man. So at this point in time, I think we're just gonna take out the second biggest player, and that should pretty much be all she wrote. We used our options really well. And yeah, we got full send here, but yeah, it's not really gonna matter. We're even just gonna push back through that. And you know, I think I was in Mali, so I just threw up the Mali flag just for fun. And everyone else, they were just a little slow. This is kind of a classic example of how you play from Africa, that you got to use your borders to your advantage. So we're going to see if these guys are basically going to try to resist. I don't think they can resist at all. So we're just actually going to clean up the rest of the map. We're going to just do some boat defense just to kind of flex here. Not really necessary and not even efficient for the most part. And yeah, so that is basically game, everyone. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.